Two colossal forces engage in a titanic clash. Gogeta and Broly from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie unleash a battle of epic proportions. The sheer power and energy they wield cause a cataclysmic explosion that shatters the very fabric of reality itself. As their fight rages on, the dimensional barriers separating different Dragon Ball continuities begin to tear apart. In the aftermath of their colossal battle, the universe doesn't just get destroyed, it gets reborn. A new unified reality is forged. All these separate timelines, Dragon Ball, Z, GT, Super, and the movies are now intertwined into a single sprawling universe. The result is a Dragon Ball world where all characters, storylines, and events coexist in one chaotic reality. This newly merged universe changes everything. Characters from different eras now share the same reality, leading to a new era of epic battles, unexpected alliances, and intense rivalries. The peaceful days are over as the boundaries between timelines are erased, paving the way for some truly wild adventures. Yo, what up everyone? I've been cooking something special for a while now, but I wasn't sure how it would turn out or how much of a hassle it would be to put together. But here we are, ready to dive in. If you haven't guessed already from the title, is exploring a widow scenario where everything in Dragon Ball is canon. Well, everything from the anime continuities only. That means no video game characters like Charlotte or 21. Sorry, but I wouldn't do those characters justice. I'm also toying with the idea of including Dragon Ball heroes into the mix. I'd love to hear from you guys. Should I add heroes to the mix, like storyline and plot? Or should I just add elements of heroes like transformations and characters? I know a lot of people don't like how wonky Dragon Ball heroes can get at times, so I wanted to ask before I add on to the series. But that's it, and without further ado, let's get this video started. In this newly unified reality, Cooler's stories becomes more crucial. Before Frieza rise to power, Cooler and Frieza were locked in a high stakes contest for their father King Cold's throne. Their clash was relentless. Despite Cooler's formidable strength, King Cold ultimately chose Frieza as his successor, igniting a blazing fury in Cooler. Feeling betrayed and driven by a desire for revenge, Cooler cast aside the Frieza Force and ventured to the farthest corners of the galaxy. There he set out to forge his own empire with the ultimate goal of overthrowing his brother and seizing control. But as Cooler rise to power unfolds, he and Cooler find themselves in a universe now inhabited by the beings whose power eclipses even their own. This new landscape presents challenges beyond anything they ever faced before. Yet those colossal threats remain dormant, casting a long and ominous shadow over the universe. Their presence is a chilling promise of future terror, a warning of the unimaginable dangers that lie ahead. With these threats looming, Cooler and Frieza face a realization that their bitter relationship might soon pair in comparison to the dangers on the horizon. To confront this impending storm and dark fears that lie in wait, they may have no choice but to forge an uneasy alliance. Survival could depend on their ability to set aside their amenity and unite against the encroaching darkness that threatens their universe. While the merging of the universes doesn't change the main Saiyan storylines involving Nappa and Vegeta, it does introduce some new intriguing developments for minor characters. One notable change comes from the fan manga Dragon Ball Zero, created by Toritaro. In this version, Raditz and Turles are childhood friends that embarks on a dangerous mission that nearly kills them. Raditz is saved by Vegeta and Nappa, while Raditz believed that Turles was killed. However, Turles does survive and discovers the Triomite. This would be more important later on. Another major change involved Broly. Both DBZ Broly and DBS Broly are born as twins around the same time as Vegeta. When King Vegeta learns of these two prodigious Saiyans, he orders their execution, As he seemingly kills Peleus, he goes and stabs the first baby several times. While attempting to finish off the second baby, he shoots a ki blast at him. However, this blast triggers a massive power surge in the first child, raising his power level to 10,000 and momentarily matching the king's strength. The child grabs his twin brother along with his father and escapes Planet Vegeta, encasing a ki barrier, evading both death and detection by Frieza. This escape becomes a mysterious legend among the Saiyans, but Frieza remains unaware of the event. Following Planet Vegeta destruction, Frieza's empire rises. However, he faces competition from various factions, including the Turles Crusher Corps. One fateful day, Turles encounters a powerful and ancient adversary, a shriveled green-skinned warrior named Slug. Slug defeats Turles in battle and prepares to kill him, but he notices the fierce hatred and burning desire for power in Turles' eyes. Amused and intrigued, Slug spares Turles and proposes an alliance to rule the universe together. As they forge this uneasy partnership, they cross paths with other Saiyans harboring their own dark secrets. Among them is a particularly malevolent Saiyan, but his twin brother can manage him at times. United by their shared status as outcasts, this group forms the Dark Syndicate, a formidable smaller faction capable of challenging Frieza rule. Each member harbors their own ambition for universal dominance, and there is no leader among them. And like the others, there is one different, that being DBS Broly, which Turles recognizes and cleverly uses this to manipulate Broly to serve his own goals. As the same saga begins, the story follows the exact same path. Goku sacrifices himself to defeat Raditz, travels to the afterlife, and begins his journey on Snake Way, while Piccolo kidnaps Gohan. The story shifts when Goku accidentally falls into hell. Realizing his mistake, he quickly makes his way back to the other world. As Goku races back towards Snake Way, a mysterious figure follows him. This figure is unseen by most. It is Raditz, who had used Goku's slip up as a distraction to escape hell, cleverly evading Kenyatta and his staff. In DBZ, hell is portrayed quite differently from its depiction in Super. It's unclear whether a condemned soul can actually escape hell or not, but similarly to how the Ginyu Force managed to do so in DBZ anime filler, it is quite possible to do so under certain conditions. So I will be playing with this idea further. Raditz keeps his presence undetected until Goku gets sucked up into Princess Snake Castle. There, Raditz finally reveals himself, observing Goku as he dances with Princess Snake. Raditz is surprised to see Goku being so friendly and wonders about Goku's promiscuous behavior. Goku, confused by the term promiscuous, is even more puzzled about Raditz's presence. Raditz explains how he followed Goku out of hell and has been telling him ever since. He is curious about Goku stopping the castle though. Goku is slightly irritated and explains that he trained with King Kai to become stronger than the other Saiyans. Princess Snake and her minions are confused, saying that she isn't King Kai, but she's thrilled to host Goku and Raditz there for a meal. Despite Goku initially declining, Princess Snake insists, and Goku eventually agrees. Raditz begins to laugh and comments on how gullible Goku is, warning him that Princess Snake is planning to poison him. Princess Snake, overhearing Raditz, becomes furious and transforms into a giant snake, chasing after Goku and Raditz. As they escape, Raditz shout out, "I'll be back, I love me a feisty woman." Goku is less thrilled to have Raditz there, tagging along, especially since Raditz is the reason why he's dead. But despite his irritation, Goku really has no choice but to tolerate it, while Raditz is determined to find a way to get revived alongside with Goku, making it clear that he won't be leaving Goku's side anytime soon. As they traverse the other world, they eventually arrive at King Kai planet. To Goku's astonishment and confusion, they find another Goku there already training. Raditz, however, is shocked to recognize this figure. It's their father, Bardock. For those that's wondering how could Bardock not be condemned to hell, well, everything is canon, so that includes the episode of Bardock as well. where Bardock did some righteous deeds in that special episode and just had a completely change of heart in that special episode. I'm pretty sure if DBZ Vegeta can be considered good by the end of the Buu saga, then so can Bardock. Bardock is initially confused but deeply relieved to see his children have grown up and survived, seeing that his wish did come true. He assumed that Frieza must have been responsible for their deaths, but to only learn that they killed each other. Bardock is filled with frustration and disappointment, and he delivered a punch to both of them. He more angry at the fact that all the trouble and work that their mother went through just for them to end up killing each other. Upon Bardock mentioning their mother, Raditz questioned her whereabouts, Bardock becomes quiet for a moment, revealing that he has been searching for her for years, but it is hard to look for a specific person in an infinite sized heaven. He arrived at King Kai's planet only 10 years ago. Bardock then asked them about their reasons for being there, questioning how he managed to arrive there despite his past actions. Goku and Raditz explained their situation, including how Goku gonna get resurrected with the Dragon Balls, and Bardock initially doubts this and remembers his vague memory of Goku confronting Frieza and realizes that they tell him the truth. He invites Goku to train with King Kai, but to be accepted by King Kai, Goku must tell him a joke first, which he eventually does. However, King Kai is curious about Raditz's presence there and asks Goku if he wants him to send Raditz back down to hell. Goku contemplates this, remembering that Raditz is the reason why he is in the afterlife in the first place. Just as he's about to make his decision, Bardock interrupts. Bardock tells Goku that if Raditz really did lose on Earth, he'll be no use to the other Saiyans there, especially considering his failure against another low-class Saiyan. Bardock doubts that Raditz has any value to the other Saiyans, which Raditz gets upset about and neglects. But Bardock proposes a wager. Raditz is confused by this, but Bardock asks King Kai to let Raditz contact the two Saiyans and requests that they revive him with the Dragon Balls. Everyone is perplexed, but Raditz agrees and contacts Vegeta and Nappa, and initially they get confused and it's a moment of silence. But they soon burst into laughter at Raditz's request, calling him trash and useless. Raditz's spirit is crushed by the rejection, and his frustration turns into fury. In his rage, he is accidentally crushed down on King Kai, who is caught off guard by the intense outburst. Raditz then desperately pleads to Goku to allow Raditz to at least stay there and train, hoping for another chance to prove himself. Goku, noticing a slight shift in Raditz's demeanor amidst the chaos, he takes a moment to weigh the situation. He agreed to let Raditz stay and train under King Kai, but with a clear warning: if Goku sends any deceit or trouble, he will ensure that Raditz remains in the afterlife. With the decision made, the same trio, Goku, Raditz, and Bardock, commences their training under King Kai, and that's the end of part 1. But what do you guys think will happen next? Will Cooler and Frieza truly unite? How will the presence of the Dark Syndicate impact the main storylines? And what new twists and turns might we see with Raditz's return and Bardock's surprising presence on King Kai's planet? I'd love to hear your thoughts and theories about where this story might go. Drop your suggestions and predictions in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to see where it takes us next, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for part 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.